Friday Mix Show. House Tunes Radio. Download that free app, y'all. Yeah. House. Where words fail, house music speaks.
It's surprising how the bigger a city gets, the smaller it starts to feel. Which makes it even more surprising how big it feels in here. With sliding rear seats and more available second row legroom than, say, a Chevy Suburban. This is the completely reimagined 2020 Ford Escape.
We know that we're asking Americans to do a lot right now. So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible to this virus.
A question I often get asked is, why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
Social distancing is really physical separation of people.
It's what we refer to when we ask people to stay at least 6 feet apart.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants, not going to theaters where there are a lot of people. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others who might actually be infected or infect you.
We all have a role to play in preventing person-to-person spread of this disease, which can be deadly for vulnerable groups. For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
You're listening to WHTR, House Tunes Radio, Chicago. Views, wordings, and opinions of this show are not that of House Tunes Radio.
Ain't that right, honey?
They gotta
You gotta get ready, baby. What's up? What's up, amazing? How y'all doing today? It's the Robert Kane Radio Show. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We here again on another Wednesday, and bonus is in my way. Hey, welcome everybody to Robert Kane Radio. We is WMFY Radio. I love promoting that one. It's just right in my face. It's House Tunes Radio, WHTR, House Tunes Radio. Y'all make sure y'all download the app. Get it on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can find it. I promise you. Backpage, you can look it up, Google it. Do all the things you need to do to find it, but make sure you download that app and make sure you get this House Tunes Radio. We are definitely on fire and we have been moving. We working on 9 months. It's been amazing for Robert Kane Radio. So, hey, bless everybody who watch, and we love all you guys, all you DJs out there who be giving your music. It's been amazing. But tonight is about another DJ and another wonderful comedian. Chicago stay on fire, man. Chicago got so much talent and so much diversity. Y'all just don't understand. So I'm going to be bringing all kind of people to y'all. But today, we're going to start off with a girl. She is an amazing comedian. She is so funny. When I first came back to the game, man, she was like somebody I'm like, oh yeah, that's who I need to look out for, because she be in the raunchy spots. She be killing it. She be in, you know what I'm saying? When somebody killing the raunchy spots and they ain't, that's the thing, boy. So y'all make some noise. Y'all give it up for my girl, Marnie P, baby.
What's going on, y'all? How you doing, Rob?
I'm good.
DJ O. That's a cool name.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, DJ O. Well, he like to say Big O.
Big O. DJ Big O.
Big O.
Big O.
Yeah, you gotta go deep with the big.
Oh, my voice don't. I'll practice. I'll come back and do it right next time. It's as deep as it can go. What's up, though? Thanks for having me in the house, too.
That reminds me of my niece. She used to be at my house all the time as a child, right? And she used to mimic guys. And we used to be like, how do you mimic a boy? All she said, I'm a boy.
Hey, that's all she had.
I'm a boy.
That was I'm a boy. I'm a boy. I'm a whole boy.
I'm a whole boy.
I'm a whole boy.
That's all she said. That's how she mimicked boys. I'm a boy.
I don't have rapper. My voice ain't one of them voices. Like I couldn't do. I don't think I could do like voices and characters. I got my own little stupid little baby voice, but that's it. But I can't like imitate because I sound the same. People call, you know how you be trying to disguise your voice. No, hold on, they be like Marty, quit playing.
Yeah, you
I
got
know.
an auntie voice.
I know it's you. I know.
You can see. Yeah, that know he does.
Yeah,
Sound like
see?
you
Sound
trying
like
to see somebody.
trying to-
Yeah, that sound like
Epic fail. Epic fail.
So Marty, man, you let's get into a little bit about what you got going on first. Hey man, Marty is, banging out the water, and they trying to shut the cities down. So what I suggest, because they might shut us down, y'all. What I suggest is y'all get out and party. If it's your birthday, you might want to party this weekend right now. Whatever's going on, you might want to do it. Because they shut us down this time, it might be like 3 or 4 months. So you're going to be stuck in the house again, and you're going to wish you came out to whatever Marty got going on this weekend and whatever we got going on this weekend. So tell them what you got going on this weekend, Marty.
So Friday, I am at Backstage in Gary.
Backpage. I thought they closed that down.
They closed down everybody else's back page, not mine. You gotta have a passcode to get in mine. Mine is on the black web, dark web. Nah. It's nasty back there. It's dirty. No, I said backstage for. I got a show Friday at Backstage in Gary, Indiana.
Okay.
I don't know the address, but it's on Broadway and Ridge. Just look.
Everything on Broadway.
Everything on Broadway, right? If you're looking for it, just go down Broadway. Look left, look right till you find it. That's it. You can't miss it. It's hosted by D-Man, the awesome, wonderful D-Man, who always putting together really dope shows with really dope lineups.
Yes, he does.
Jeff B is headlining. We got Daryl Mans and Rifleman on there. So we there Friday. Now, if you in the city and you want to come out, but you don't want to drive, we got a luxury bus. Check that out.
No, hold on. Time.
You heard what I said.
Wait a minute.
You heard I said what I said. You heard.
Wait a minute. So
Yeah.
you're telling me if I ain't got a car
If you ain't got a car
and I live in the city, I can get a bus to Gary?
you can get a bus to Gary.
So I can be drunk before I get to the show and drunk at the show, and I ain't got to worry about getting home?
Look at God. Yes, you already got a designated driver.
Hey, that sounds
And guess
okay.
how much it costs?
How much that?
Only $15.
Hold on, time out. So I get a bus ride.
You get a bus ride.
I get a show.
You get a show.
I get Monty P.
You get Marty P.
I get D-Man.
You get D-Man.
I get Jeff B.
You get Jeff B.
I get drunk.
You get drunk.
I get a ride home
And you get a ride home
for $15.
for $15.
Oh, Lord. So I still got money to go on Backpage.
You still got money to go on Backpage after you leave Backstage. Yes. From the Backstage to the Backpage. Look at God.
Look at God.
But you got to sober up enough to drive from your car once the bus take you back
Well,
so you can get to the Backpage.
is the bus by the is the bus by the train?
It's gonna it's gonna be at Harold's on 87th. It's gonna pick you up at Harold's, so you can eat. You can grab some food to eat on the bus on the way there. Matter of fact, if you get your tickets now, D-Man is buying you food at Backstage,
Oh man!
and they got some really good chicken.
Hey man, I don't think y'all ready for this.
No, they ain't ready.
That sounds
That's
like
too
a
much
hell of a deal.
for $15.
That sounds like that bus gonna be musty.
It might be musty, but with COVID, that's too. That's the no wheels on the bus go round and round. That's the
Let's go
round. Oh my God! Whew.
We better stop that. Now ain't nobody gonna want to get
Right, like we just so you'll take the Corona over to DUI.
No, I take a DUI over here.
No, come on, y'all.
That corona kills
Come on,
right now. DUI might not.
But it might too. It's both a 50-50 chance now. You got to think about
You
it.
know,
though.
I do not condone drunk driving.
No, we do not.
And the radio show do not as well.
Absolutely
You
not.
know, that
We
is
do
a
not.
bad thing.
It is.
So
So get on the bus.
The reason I stopped drinking and driving because I spilled my liquor last night.
That's a violation within itself.
Right. Shit, I'm mad.
Yeah, you should.
A whole half pint of
Oh, you should still be on time now.
I done spilled my
You shouldn't even be allowed to drink no more. Just disrespect the liquors across the board.
disrespecting liquor.
Oh,
So this show is at
backstage
in Gary.
in Gary
You can
at
get
9 p.m.
You can get a bus
You
ride.
get a bus-
It's $15.
Yep.
You got Rifleman, you got D-Man, you got Marty P, you got Jeff B. Wow. What else you got going this weekend?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Listen here.
Listen here.
Listen here. Sunday. DJO. Listen here. Sunday. We are at Riddles
Riddles Comedy Club.
with the Riddles Comedy Club with the wonderful Mr. Robert Kane here.
Hey.
Mr. Arcade Productions. This little small promo. It's stupid. We got 2 shows Sunday at Riddles. Ladies' night. So fellas, if you're looking for a girl, this might be the place to come find her, because the ladies gonna be on the stage and they should be in the audience. So if you're single, come mingle.
Hey.
Tickets on Eventbrite. You got me, Chevy Debbie, Don B, Mo Good, Tiny Thickums, Diane Carter, and who else? It was 2 more. I was on the road.
It's you?
It's me. Don't forget me.
Diane.
I said me.
You said Diane.
Diane.
You said Chevy Debbie.
Chevy Debbie.
You said Mo Good, Tiny Thickums. You got Don B. It is 6 of y'all.
Wasn't it 2 more?
I think.
Well, hell with it. Come out and see y'all later.
Right, just come because it's ladies' night.
You
And
know what it is? It's a singer.
Okay.
We got a wonderful blues jazz singer. She is amazing. She's been singing for like 20 years. She
that's
sang
dope.
with Donnie McClurkin. She sang with a lot of stars, like really, like she dope. Myers Michelle is amazing.
Okay.
Real, I don't know if y'all know Sandy Red. She's amazing. She grew up off of. That's her sister.
Oh, well.
So this is her older sister. This is who taught her how to sing. So I'm trying to tell y'all, she sings blues and jazz shows all over the place. She's amazing. Y'all are going to love this show. This is literally a date night, ladies' night show.
Yes.
It is full of ladies. Only 2 guys on this show is me and the DJ. We here tonight. The DJ coming later, and we gonna talk about all the stuff he doing. But I brought Marty here to kind of promote that because she's hilarious. All the other ladies was here last week, the week before that. So we practice what we preach. You get on the radio show, you get on the live show. So that's how we doing it.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the opportunity.
You know what I'm
Thank you
saying?
for having me.
I appreciate the fun. You are hilarious.
I love to be funny.
So how long you been doing comedy? Tell us.
My 2-year anniversary is coming up.
Oh,
September 6th.
2 years?
Yeah.
Wow. So you started in 18.
I started at 18.
September. What was you doing in August that made you start comedy?
I don't know who are watching this show. So I don't know if I could tell a real story.
Jeff B watching this show right
Jeff B
now.
watching
What
this
up,
show.
my man,
What's up,
Jeff
Jeff B? That's
just-
my big brother.
B? We just talked about your show Friday, man. We gonna see you Friday, bro, at the backstage.
Not backstage.
Not the back page. Not on the Corona bus. Corona on the bus, go around,
You see? Get started something.
yeah, I know.
Well, it started with a job thing. But then it all turned into I don't know if I should tell the real story.
Why not? You gotta keep it real. Why not?
Okay, well, forgive me. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Okay, Jesus, if you're listening, forgive me in advance.
He already forgive.
I know.
He won't forgive you if you start lying.
He already know the truth, right?
He already knows.
Up at top of his finger, like she gonna keep
She
lying.
gonna kill you.
She gonna keep lying, knowing I know the truth, probably.
Really gonna tell us girl.
Right, she knows some cockamamie boys. Okay, so the true story is, so I had needed another job, right? And I went to
This shit sound funny already.
DJ Owen already started laughing. I got out like 4 words. I needed another job. And so I went and applied for this bus company. Well, I indulge in some things.
So you got CDLs?
No, I didn't know. Right, I got THC because no CDL because of the THC.
She got CBD.
THC but no CDL. So I tried to go get this job. Well, I ended up failing.
Hey, well, this is like the Pee Wee Herman show. There's someone at the door.
Tell him, Lord. Remember that boy in the truck? That was the scariest at first.
I was scared of
I was scared of that too, like.
Yeah, but I'm always scared of a white woman who drives a truck.
Especially named Martin. She doesn't even sound safe. She sounds like the back of her trailer contains children.
A bunch of Pee Wee Hermans. He probably wouldn't like it back there, motherfucker.
I know you have a right of mine. So anyway, okay, we both got ADD, obviously.
The real woman and y'all motherfuckers are all trained up.
Wait, no, we really did. I'm getting back on track. So, DJ, cut it out. So, I failed. But let me tell you why. I bought the stuff to clean my system out. I drank it. I didn't stop to use the bathroom on my way.
Oh, you gotta flush the.
You gotta flush. You gotta go a couple times and then you good. And I know it works because I've used it multiple times. Well, this time I was stupid, but I'm just driving, just trying to hurry up and get there. Well, I get right. I get there and I get him the tainted urine. The urine that I should have got out before I got there.
Right.
So that it would have been clean.
Probably pee hard as hell.
Not 5 minutes. Y'all got 3 more plus. Hey, can I get an 18 ounce instead of an 8 ounce? I need 10 more ounces in here. But, so.
Shout out to Lydia Phillips, Lorenz, Alexander Fraser, and Eric Winter. Sorry, go ahead.
So, I failed. Okay. Well, I went to do it for another school district. And they say I failed the second time. I didn't fail. I just think because it was the same lab, same doctor, and it was so close, like 2 weeks.
Oh, he like, nah.
I was flagged. Right, like, no way. Shit.
Good, Shane.
This was high.
He said her other sample over there still sizzling.
I still smell it. I'm getting high. Hey, shit. She wants somebody to believe this is some, yeah, okay. So I think that the second time it wasn't
Right.
positive. I just think he flagged me or whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. So now I'm mad at myself because it was starting $18 an hour. You know, you bus driving for schools. You ain't working all day every day. So I'm like, it's good money. I'm not mad. I didn't want that job anyway. Now I'm mad at myself, but now I got to flip the script. I didn't want that job anyway. I don't care. Forget it. Right. I want to drive them kids. Well, I don't like kids anyway. F them kids. You know really fuck them kids. So I'm like, then when it happened the second time, my husband looking at me like, really, babe? Really, baby?
Now you gotta do something.
But I told him, I'm like, baby, I think it was just because it was the same lab, everything so
Just because
close.
I smoked that blunt right before I went in.
No,
Shit, I don't know what the fuck.
drinking and smoking at the same time.
It's like a cup of coffee.
For a cigarette. Like you sit down in the morning on your porch with a coffee and a cigarette.
That's a new water bone.
That's right. Obviously. So how stupid.
So you ended up not getting the job.
Not getting the job.
Your husband mad.
My husband mad. So now I'm like, what can I do that I ain't got to stop smoking? I don't want to stop smoking. Forget this. I don't want to work no job. I got to stop smoking. Really doesn't go
So
right.
your whole career path was based on smoking weed. She's trying to sell a plates.
No, I ain't got the place to be cooking with folks. My family is enough. But yeah, look, that's why I was like, I should tell a story. But listen, this is the crazy thing.
Weed and make this $32.50 an hour, or get paid $100 to do it.
Look, when it worked out, I still got a good job making. But it worked out. I still got a good job making good money. I still do comedy, and I still smoke. I'm winning. What the hell? I'm winning.
You winning.
I'm winning. And now
What's an employer ain't watching?
you're silent. And Donald Trump.
She's saying cigarettes. She still smokes cigarettes.
I
That's
still
what I'm
smoke Newport
And
short.
and black and mild. And black and
And
mild.
black and mild.
Lips down from the black and white.
And by her throat, straight Swisher Sweets. Out the I hear y'all.
I just didn't want to work a real job.
That's funny.
Right.
Josiah.
And so my husband, Daryl Performance, owns the comedy club in Miller.
Oh, nice.
So my husband had been going up there DJing for a while, did the artwork on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And people have been telling me though since I was younger, forever, you should do comedy, you funny, you need to be on somebody's stage somewhere.
Yeah.
I never in my wildest dreams thought that my sense of humor was something that I could get paid for. Even though I'm watching comedy shows I never imagined or pictured me
Mm-hmm.
being the one on the stage doing the entertaining, making the people laugh. And so I went up there on a Wednesday one night, like I'm just gonna spectate. I just want to watch and see how did they do mannerisms.
Where did you go?
To Daryl D Performance Comedy
Okay, you
Theater
went there.
in Miller, it's 500 South Lake
Miller,
Street
Indiana?
in Miller, Indiana.
It's
It's
still
black
there,
owned.
right?
It's still there. Yeah,
Black
black owned. Yep,
Okay.
comedy theater out
Black
there.
owned comedy right there.
And so I go in there and I'm thinking I'm just finna chill, just watch.
That ain't the backside of Gary.
Hey, it's the suburb of Gary. It's the suburb of Gary.
It comes up in
DJ O, don't come in here being down again. Look, DJ O gonna stomp you into the floor, boy. He ain't gonna let you have no moment. He like,
Don't let you
I see. I mean, I don't live in Miller, and I'm not from Miller, but I'm trying to help folks out. Can we just get down there, Mom? Hey, I just shine the light on you. Like, turn the lights out.
It's the reason why he did it in Miller. It probably cost like $13 to build it.
It was already there.
Hey, nigga,
it's a shady old apartment.
Y'all ignorant. Y'all ignorant.
You know, in the basement.
Hey, you gotta make it work.
My stomach.
So y'all stupid. It should hurt. So
Go ahead. Tell me.
you sure look, y'all done, y'all silly. So I just went in there on the Wednesday night to the open mic. I sat there, watched a couple comics there. My husband and his two friends like, go, you gotta go, Daryl. And my husband and his other friend, go, you gotta go now. The time is now. I'm like, no, I ain't ready. I ain't got no material. Like, go, you gotta go. Everybody that went up wasn't funny. We know you funny. Just go. I'm like, so I went up.
You ain't have nothing prepared.
I have everything
You know,
prepared.
that's a wonderful time to go.
And I made the crowd crack up. Like I was there. At first I was nervous. He was like, okay, King David, the one who usually run the open mic, he was like, okay, I'm gonna give you, he was like, I think I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. And then he was like, but if you're comfortable, just keep going.
Mm.
I was nervous as a dog. I'm talking about like my heart was like, boom, boom, boom. I think they should have saw it, like beating out of my shirt. But and I'm looking at all these people in the audience. It was a nice little crowd up that night. And I just went up there and I was like, I just started talking.
Okay.
and it went
Well,
well.
you got a wonderful personality, so you kids just kind of funny by nature. You know what I'm saying? So it is amazing. So you've been doing it 2 years since this,
To me,
and what? Real quick, because we about to play some music real quick. What is in them 2 years? What's your highlight show? What show do you are you like? Man,
Artists.
hey, I did.
hey, I got tips that night.
I did a show at the Robin's Nest. I did a show at the Robin's Nest with Tornado a long time ago, and it
That
was
was
stripper
dope.
night.
It was always stripping out, man.
So you went,
I'm down a
so
stripper.
you could have been a restaurant. It was a stripper night.
That's the only person I know. That's the Tornado.
Take off them church hats.
I used to do it with him. I used to go to all the stripper nights till he did a male stripper night, and I was done after that. I thought the girls coming out and
What's wrong with
I ain't the only comic that was there. We was pissed.
y'all need to know? I would have to say. So I did a show with D-Man one night at Nita's Gumbo in Country Club Hills, another black-owned restaurant.
Nita's Gumbo is amazing.
Five food, y'all. If y'all ever out there, you live out there, please, if you haven't visited them, check them out. Gumbo, Gumbalaya.
Yeah.
Them little cornbreads is the finest thing almost on earth, baby. But anyway, so I did a show one night with D-Man at Nita's Gumbo. And he booked me with Big Mike.
Man.
Never met Big Mike, hadn't
And Big Mike,
met him.
homie.
Big Mike is
Shout out to Big
so
Mike.
super cool. Shout out to Big Mike.
Mhm.
And I went up. It was just supposed to be 3 of us. I don't know. Somebody didn't show up. So I went up before Big Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I killed the crowd. Big Mike gets on the microphone and he talked for a couple minutes. He was like, "Give it up for the little one that was just up here." He was like, "She was super funny." And he said a couple of things. And he was like, "You know what I'm gonna do for you?" He was like, "I'm gonna book you." He was his birthday show. He was like, "I'm gonna book you. I want you to open for me at my next show, my birthday show coming up."
Okay.
And he was like, "She was funny, wasn't she?" Y'all? I was like, "Yeah." He was like, so I did a show for him. My biggest crowd to date. It was probably almost 500 people in that room.
Nice.
And I was super nervous yet again. I don't think if you're not nervous before you go on stage, you're not
What's
ready.
wrong with you?
You're not ready, right?
What's
And
wrong?
I did that show, and I opened, and they love.
Of course.
Rob, listen to me. Listen to me. I felt so after a minute, I felt so super confident. But when I got them going,
Mm-hmm.
I had a lady when I was done. She came up to me. She was like, "I only came to see you. I'm leaving now."
Nice.
You had big name people on there. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And here I am, the amateur of the comics. I'm talking about the virgin on this. And she was like, "I'm good." She was like, I'm good. I don't need to see nobody else. She was like, "I love Big Mike and that's my homie," but he didn't perform. She was like, "But I'm leaving."
Nice.
That did something
Changed
to.
your whole mind state, didn't it?
Listen, I'm still, as you can tell, I'm still riding it high. Just from them words alone.
And that was so long ago. However long
It
it
was
was.
back in January.
Oh shit.
I was back in January, and that moment still.
He's holding
I
tight.
posted a picture of her and found out that that's her. She's my husband's friend, one of the guys that made me go up on stage that night.
Nah.
Look how they came back.
Look
full
at
circle.
God.
Look at God.
She's been following you since day one. You don't even know.
I didn't even know.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hey, and that's why she's here on the show. I mean, Monty P has always been funny to me, man. We're going to get back to more conversation with her. We're going to get into some more other stuff. You know how the show works. We start off with a little bit of honoring the guests, and then we go into the topics, the bullshit, and the news. So right now we're going to play a little music, and then we're going to get back to you guys. So we're going to play a couple songs since we went about 30 minutes talking to y'all. Everybody's been watching, so that's why we stayed on so long. So shout out to everybody that's on, man. Shout out to Dante McFarland, Josiah Menda, Tiffany Brown, Jeff B. You still on, baby? I see you still
Hey,
watching.
Jeff.
Chevy Debbie, how you doing?
Hey, Mark.
Chevy Debbie said, "Hey, Mark."
Hey, Auntie.
Mm-hmm. So we here. Hey, God bless y'all, man. We finna listen to some music, jam on out with this, man.
Takes me to a place to soothe. All I have is daydream. A fairy tales, no one would break. Color of love is in space. My light shines, we are true. My symphony, I found you. Amazing God, I feel inside. Essence of him gets me back. And everything sends me to a place I'm so free to embrace. I want me. I found my soul in this miracle. Please, run straight from me, and never feel ashamed. I know he won't leave. He is my earth, I have his wings. He is my fire, I'm his love. Inside, breaks it down, and don't love. He hates too much, I'm not too much. You love me just the way I am. My lips, my eyes, my ears, my eyes. Take me to this beautiful place. I know my man will embrace. No letting go is the one that found.
He got a big one, a whole lot of corona to stay in that room. Big
This is Marshall Jefferson, and you're listening to my family here on House Tunes Radio, where words fail, house music speaks.
Hi, my name is Don Conley, and I am a recording artist in Chicago. And I wanted to thank all the frontliners and everyone in Chicago that gives a message of hope, any message that's in the spirit of uplifting. I also remind you to practice social distancing, wash your hands, and stay at home. We all are in this together, Chicago, so let's stand together.
Hey, guess who's back in the building? Hey. How y'all doing? Hey, and my next guest is in the building. Y'all heard him ringing at the door like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and now he in here without no shoes on because we made him take them off for Corona. Y'all make some noise for my DJ Craig D in the building. What's up, D? Hey, what's going on, baby? I lifestyle myself down. I'm Corona free now. Right. You Corona free now. So look, man, tell us why are you late? full on joke. No, I know it's full on joke. I shouldn't be right. I was about to say, you know, you're the only white person here. Yes. I said it enough to be on time. You should be. I got work. I got off late. No, it's good. I was joking with you. Yeah, we know you work hard. Tell us about so. Craig, I've known you 20-some years now. I say that about everybody, but that's just what it is.
Around 2000.
Yeah. So when you was back then, you was like the comedy DJ. Like every comic show, it was you and Dollar Bill. It was if you did a show, it was y'all too. But now you done expanded that. I mean, I see you on Instagram or Facebook, and it's like you do world tours. So talk about that a little bit. Tell us about what you've been doing. Lead the people to where you can go. And next time, bring a mix CD. Go ahead.
I got my line. You can just log in and play.
Oh, yeah. Oh. But tell them where to log in and play it first.
They can go to Mixcloud, mixcloud.com/DJ Craig D. All the mixes are there, or you can just go right to the website, djcraigd.com.
Yep.
Everything's there.
Okay.
As far as other places, like besides the comedy, so there's a guy who used to go to NIU, right? Well,
Northern baby.
So he started this birthday trip thing.
Okay.
And a lot of them went to high school at Morgan Park, so he ended up getting a gang of people from Morgan Park and from NIU. And everybody went to the first trip was Atlanta.
Oh, nice.
And so it ended up being like, they were like, yeah, it's just going to be like, you know, some guys doing this little trip. It ends up being about 70 people, guys, girls, everybody.
Nice.
And from then on, it just blew up.
Wow.
And then they were like, all right, let's do Puerto Rico. All right, we need a DJ for the events.
Mm-hmm.
They had like 3 of us DJing.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, I was doing those, and then it was Cancun, then we did Barbados twice. Then the guy who owns the travel agency that he was going through, he does Jamaica. So when he heard me in Barbados, he was like, I need you in Jamaica. So then we do Jamaica every year, and then we went to London, and it was just.
So this coronavirus ruined your world.
Ruined 2020.
Man, so because I know I was watching, and I'm like, when is he going to invite me to one of these trips?
I was supposed to go to Jamaica in May, and next week I was supposed to go to Ibiza, Spain.
You're supposed to be in Spain.
Both got canceled.
What kind of thing were you going to be doing in Spain?
Some clubs out there, they had a schedule for.
Oh,
You said Spain?
oh, they love house music in Spain.
Damn wrong though.
Yeah. Hey, so has everything been getting canceled and rescheduled, or you
They just pushed those back to next year.
so you still got it on the schedule?
For next year, yes. Yeah.
So
2021.
so we party in 2021. Okay.
Yeah. Every Memorial Day weekend we do Jamaica.
Okay.
And then every like first or second week of August, we go to somewhere different.
Nice. So you got a team now, or is it just you? Because I know when we watch House Party, the DJ always had crates.
Last time we got Riddles back in the day, I had crates. And I used to put up to Riddles with crates.
I remember.
When Dollar Bill was there, before I started doing it, he was bringing crates, and I was bringing crates. And then it slowly went to CDs,
Okay.
and then now it's Serato and everything's on the laptop.
On the cloud, right? So basically, you just ride to different countries with your laptop.
The laptop, and then hard drive, and then we got to control it like this, because this will fit on the carry-on, on the phone.
Oh, nice.
So we take that with and just go do what we got to do.
Nice. So are you house DJing anywhere now while we're open?
Yeah, for the coronavirus time, it's been there's a spot in Carroll Park.
Okay.
That's 127th, right off of 57 by the Burger King, Legacy Lounge. So I do that on Friday nights. That's like a young crowd. Like,
Oh, you at the Legacy now?
yeah,
That's where I was.
yeah.
We was doing the Legacy last year.
Yep.
You did it.
Yeah.
We did the Legacy last year. I was doing stripper night.
Okay, so
It's a comedy show. Huh?
Tim, the owner.
Yeah, I know Tim.
So when Tim first opened, I was the first person that was DJing there.
Nice.
And so I've been rolling with Tim since day one, and then I would do other things, and I would come back.
Okay,
You know.
small world. See how small this world is, y'all? Like, we all been connected. We just never know. And that's how God works, because, you know, we looking so, what they say, you can't see the forest through the trees.
Yeah.
So we looking through the trees, and God show us the forest.
But it's so many people in Chicago like that. Like, you say something, that everybody ends up being connected somehow.
Mhm. That's
All the
amazing.
time. And then Saturdays I do Tavern on LaGrange. That's in Countryside, right? Like LaGrange, right off just north of 55.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a group of guys that open the restaurant.
Oh.
The matter of fact, one of the owners is the one that does the Jamaica trips every year.
Okay.
So they got live bands on Saturdays. They're doing Sonia D got a comedy show coming up the 14th.
Oh, nice.
And then they're trying to get some things during the week, but they got a kitchen. They make some jerk chicken, everything. Like they got some really good food.
Okay.
So you know, good place to go eat. And then
So you working, and you've been working. So that is, what night is that? Saturday?
Saturday nights, yeah.
Okay, I might have to come check that out. That might be
Yeah,
something.
there's a couple of days I'm not gonna be there in August, but most of them, you know, it'll be most Saturdays I'll be there.
So are you? We might as well get into this, because it's our show is Sunday. So I got Craig D on our show Sunday. Every time I do a show, I call him. That's my DJ. Been my DJ for 20 years. He's gonna be my DJ. Big O, like, you my DJ. You are my DJ, Big O. But Craig D,
Oh, you starting a fight.
I'm not. I might make him do a light skin fight, and whoever come out the reddest lose.
They might be down easy. But I'm gonna step out. Yeah, I said DJ, but we ain't talking about me right now. We ain't But we ain't talking about me. You talking about the DJs. It's not a common fight. It's not a DJ and a common fight. It's just a DJ fight. I just wanted to know so I could slide on out the room, you know, and just sit in the doorway. You got some popcorn?
I got some popcorn. I got a can rotated cup right now.
Yeah, ain't nobody. I ain't gonna do this.
I'm good. It's a small can. I'm good.
It's just a little bit. Put your duct tape on. You know, duct
Just a
tape.
little bit.
Right. You just how you gonna be scratching just a little bit. You know, duct tape work for you.
Hey, look, I've come out. And I got.
You gonna get it set up.
I got friends that talk about me to this day because I've come out straight from the hospital, from being with kidney stones on both sides. Got out of the hospital, got home, in all this pain, grabbed my equipment and went to go DJ.
You hustle. It's about that money. That's your livelihood, man.
Yeah.
DJ, so they don't have health insurance and stuff like that either. So everything you make is yours.
Yeah, I was in college and they had prepaid me. You know, in college you're broke, so they had already prepaid me, and they paid me good, and I didn't want to pay that money back. So I'm like, no, get these crates.
Hey man, it's amazing. So when you do your shows, is it more? Do you do alternative? Or you house music? Because we looking for more DJs to send music in on the House Tunes Radio, right?
It depends on the crowd. Like, it's kind of everything. Like, I'm probably more hip hop, but house. The Tavern LaGrange. Like last week, I did a lot of house last week.
Okay.
It just kind of depends on the crowd because it's over there. I think it's probably more house crowd over there. Legacy Lounge is.
Oh, you know
That's
ratchet.
ratchet.
That's good.
That's what ratchet is like.
Everything, little baby, the baby, his baby, her mama, baby. Baby. It ain't my baby. The kid's not my son.
The kid is not my son.
Ratchet.
Yeah, you right on 127. Oh, yeah.
So they still parking across the street?
I mean, we almost got a ticket.
Man, that was,
So we was like, nah, we just gonna pop right on.
You get like 2 cars in the back, maybe one in the alley, and everybody else across the street.
on the side street.
Oh, that's where I parked at.
Yeah, that side street work too, but you just never know.
Yeah, you get like 3 4 cars over, something like that.
That's the worst part about it, but it's a good vibe when you're in there. It's a good spot. It's just in the bad spot.
You need to go over there and work something out with the plaza end.
I know, right? They do. They should.
Use the back end of their lot. They don't ever use it.
Oh, I know, because I plow the car. I know it's a spot down the street. He had me, because during the day, I'll drive semi trucks. And one time he had a party, I had to leave out. It was a Sunday. I had to leave and go to Cincinnati. I had to leave on Sunday. So I grabbed my equipment with me in the truck, and he was like, it's a spot down the street. I parked the whole semi truck there. I pulled the truck up in front of the club, unloaded, and then he was like, they were laughing while I unloaded all this DJ equipment. And I said, look, I got the most expensive ride that ever pulled up to this.
Yeah. I bet.
Why they laughing, huh?
So how long you had your CDL?
Probably 6 years, 6, 7.
Have you ever drove a bus high?
She tried to. What kids on?
How do I know when this is gonna go? How do I know when this is gonna go? First of all, when you get a chance, play it back so you can hear the real story.
Yeah. You don't know why I said that.
I wasn't gonna be high with the kids on the bus. Maybe once they got off, but I wasn't gonna drive the kids high. Kids blow your high. No.
Yeah, they do.
That's a waste.
They
No.
ruin that.
Ruin it. No, it's
Yeah, funny.
you ain't shit. Sorry. FCC, ABC.
No, you can say shit. Only allowed. You can say
Shit. He just busted me out.
That's word.
I'm the only one's allowed.
Yeah. So let's get.
I didn't know crap.
So Craig, we do 7 o'clock mixes here. We like to invite DJs to send them like a.
Don't worry. I've already stole his mix off of that. It's our 7 o'clock mix tonight.
So our 7 o'clock mix is gonna be you.
The house one? You got the old house, Chicago.
Oh snap! It's gonna go down, y'all. Y'all in for a treat. Hey, I got both my DJs in, and it's a battle tonight. I love it. It's going down.
I don't think DJ O gonna play Fado. This is ground. This is ground zero for him.
He don't play
He gonna play like a half a second to be like, all right, now back to my mix. I just wanted y'all to hear what it could sound like.
This guy else, yeah, that's over.
You want to hear the rest, please go to www.dj.
DJ such and such.
So look, y'all make sure y'all come out Sunday. It's going down in Riddles. I got my
And Friday if you ain't doing
and
it.
Fridays and Saturday.
Friday they having a fish fry.
Fridays,
Saturday.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What I would say for real, this is the real stuff. Look, if they finna shut this city down, it's probably gonna happen by Monday. Like literally, it's probably gonna happen by Monday.
This shit gonna happen Sunday at 12 noon.
It could happen today. But even if it do, you got a couple days to enjoy outside until they force you not to.
But that's the city though. You got certain suburbs that ain't following the
Right,
city.
the suburbs and the city are different.
Yeah, like for Governor Pritzker said he's going to take Illinois back to level 2. And if we go back to level 2, that's all bars and all the stuff they open. So that's Pritzker. That's Illinois.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't hear that.
Well,
I'm sorry, I was working today. I didn't hear the news.
I don't talk about my job because you know why.
You ain't got no job, Tommy.
No, I got a real good county job, but at the end of the day, that's why I know. They
You know have a good county job. You see me invest on a 5-year strike.
With the picking up the trash.
I get all the open air I want.
So you got freedom.
So look, y'all get the app HouseTunesRadio.com. Get it on the Google Store, the iStore. Get it everywhere you can find it. And y'all check out the 7 o'clock mix. It's with my DJ Craig D in the building, and his mix is in the building too. Hey, DJ Big O, let it ride. We with Monty P's Robert Kane Radio Show here on House Tunes Radio, WHTR. Music.
Here on House Tunes Radio, where words fail, house music speaks.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? Who, me? I'm Demetrius Valentine, better known as Cougar. Tonight on House Tunes Radio, we got something special for you guys. Y'all tune in. It's the Feel Good Friday Mix Show, y'all. Y'all come in and join us. 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. Friday. Ha ha ha. The Feel Good Friday Mix Show. House Tunes Radio. Download that free app, y'all. Yeah. House. Where words fail, house music speaks.
You're listening to WHTR, House Tunes Radio, Chicago.
DJ Craig D is putting it down on the ones and twos right now.
Playing the games you do. I said, oh, you down. Playing the games you do. Oh, girl, I said I do. Ain't I really down? Your love was never true. Your love was never true. I am a DJ man, and music is my plan to ease your mind and set you free from all your days of misery. You are the one for me, and music is the key to win your heart and make you mine. I'm thinking of you all the time. You see, key for you and me to unlock the mind and harmonies and liberty. We always see how good to be. Music is the key to unlock your mind and your body. So come with me to ecstasy. Okay to see, I got the key. Follow me, 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 yeah, follow me. I'm hoping to see the day when my people can all relate. We must stop fighting to achieve the peace that was taught in our country. We shall all be free. Follow me. Why don't you follow me? You had a plenty money, 1922. You let other women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money. Get out, stop, stop. Get out, get out, get out, stop, stop, and get out, get out, me too, right, me, get out, me, sitting, me too, sitting, me, get me, get out, stop, stop, get out, get out, stop, stop, get out, me too, right, me, get out of here and get
Come on, let's work. Come on, let's work it to the bone. Come on, let's work. Come on, let's work. Come on, let's work it to the bone. Come on, let's work. Come on, let's work it to the bone. Come on, let's work it to the bone. Come on, let's work. Come on, let's work. Come on, let's work it to the bone. Let's work it to the bone. Let's work. Let's work to the bone. Let's work to the bone. Let's work.
Just an ordinary day. Till you came around, I had my feet on the ground. So much for that. Just an ordinary day. Till you came around, and now my life's upside down. Imagine that. And it's all because I heard you say. And it's all because I heard you say. And it's all because I walked your way. And I heard you say, I heard you say, and I heard you say, I heard you say, and I heard you say, I heard you say, I heard you say, I heard you say, and I heard you say, I heard you say, and I heard you say, and I heard you say, I heard you say, and I heard you say.
It's surprising how the bigger a city gets, the smaller it starts to feel. Which makes it even more surprising how big it feels in here. With sliding rear seats and more available second row legroom than, say, a Chevy Suburban. This is the completely reimagined 2020 Ford Escape.
This is Marshall Jefferson, and you're listening to my family here on House Tunes Radio, where words fail, house music speaks.
You're listening to WHTR, House Tunes Radio, Chicago. Views, wordings, and opinions of this show are not that of House Tunes Radio.
Hey, welcome back. Right. Yes. What was you doing backstage? Welcome back to Robert Kane Radio here on House Tunes Radio. Make sure y'all download the app on HouseTunesRadio.com or go to Google Store, the iStore, the App Store. Go to Backpage or one of the pages. Find it because O is there. I promise you, he'd love it. Shout out to all the people. Motormouth, we still talking, but it's all good. I'm going to see you Sunday on your show. You know, they do a Sunday night show here as well. And also, we got a second radio station here, WMFY, Radio Music for You. And yeah, you just fucked that up. I just told that all the way up. That's what you get for smoking me out in the back, motherfuckers. But that was Donna.
Oh, DJ, oh no.
DJ, oh no.
Here we go, DJ.
Oh. Well, we still here with our DJs. We got, what you say, Marty? 2 DJs and a motherfucker?
2 DJs and a motherfucker. Just give me my credit for the new name. I'll be happy.
We know that DJ Craig D in the building. That was his mix. That was the 7 o'clock mix. We went with DJ Craig D because he in the building, and we doing the show Sunday. He doing the show Saturday. Marty doing the show Friday. Coronavirus doing the show Monday. Coronavirus. So what I would suggest for you guys is to go out and party with these guys all this week. Let's hang out. Let's kick it. I want to see everybody. It's date night, Sunday night. Then you got the you on 127th on Saturday?
On Friday.
On Friday, and you on
on
LaGrange on Saturday. And on Friday, you and not Gary.
Friday, Gary. No, Friday is Gary.
Okay, Gary.
Backstage.
We busting the Gary on the back page.
To the back page after the backstage.
So look, so Craig, look, I know you gotta go because you ain't been able to tan. They said you can't go to the bar. You can still go in your backyard. You can still go around. They're blanket in his backyard. So, you know, it's a lot of stuff going on, though. So let's get serious real quick before we get up out of here. Because people don't think DJs and comics get serious, but we get real serious. So, let's about to shut things down. What is your take on, and how have you been really dealing with this coronavirus, and how has it been affecting your family?
So when it first started, what we did was we had all the DJs from the 80s up to now, from the NIU, and we all started going online every Saturday. So we started streaming. So it kind of helped me learn how to stream with all these different platforms.
Exactly.
So it was a good thing with that. It was money that I was missing out on. But one thing I ended up doing, this kind of, show you this crazy thing how God would work, but it was a friend in Jamaica. So
Okay.
she had she was just married, had a baby on the way, lost her job, had no money. So what I did, I was like, I know I'm not getting money, but I know there's a lot of people suffering more than me because I'm still working my regular job.
Exactly.
So I was like, let me, I could at least get the bills paid, but let me see if I can help her out. So I put the cash app up, people were donating, and I would send it to Jamaica.
Wow.
They also sent baby clothes and everything, which she just got last week.
Oh,
So I
amazing.
sent all this stuff to her. She was like crying and bawling.
I'm about to cry.
Yeah, she couldn't believe it.
Amazing.
And so we ended up doing that, and then everybody was kind of pushing that, and then we all, we did interviews that we'll do sometimes, and we kind of like, put other DJs out there that people didn't know about, from the 80s up till now, and that was kind of like a benefit I got from the whole shutdown. And then as far as, financially, like once things were slowly opening, it was more like backyard parties, things like that, because you couldn't really go out. So people be like, well, we're going to do something in the backyard, And most of the DJs that were club DJs weren't getting no money. If they were like specific club-only type DJs, they weren't really getting much money.
Yeah, I know.
If you had speakers, you had stuff to go where you could set up somewhere, those were the DJs that were still making money.
Right. So you were lucky and blessed enough to be one of those to be able to set up.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. So,
Yeah.
so you have taken this opportunity to not only advance yourself, but to advance other people and volunteer and help out. That's amazing. Because not a lot of people were able to do that.
And the funny thing, the same day I told her, I said, you know what, let me see what I can do. I'm going to try to raise some money for you. Whatever. The same exact day I get home, my landlord calls and says, hey, I want you to help somebody out. Take $500 off your rent.
Wow.
Like, so we just ended up taking that and helping her in Jamaica at the same time.
Amazing.
That was all God.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about. That's how God work, man. It's just amazing. So that's good. So Outside of that, have you decided who's gonna run for Kanye, Trump, or Biden?
I'm thinking running myself.
I'll get on the ticket.
Actually, I vote for anybody other than Trump. So
you don't vote for Kanye?
Kanye, right? I don't know.
Well, Kanye started the birthday party. We're gonna start the house party.
For president.
That makes sense.
Hit on my VP. We gotta do it early these times.
Trump been threatening
My Secretary of Defense.
Oh, you already know. Let's get it.
Okay.
My Attorney General. It's all going down in here.
Sound like a plan, though.
Sound like you got a cavity going.
Right.
But Trump said that Biden might not win if he pick a black woman vice president.
I think he got a better chance of winning.
I think so too. But
If he picks Stacey Abrams, I think he got a better chance.
Trump is basically sending. What they saying is, and you should talk to your people, because so what he's saying is that like a lot of Trump ads though is what is promoting is that okay, yeah, Biden get in, but then you're gonna have this black woman in office, and then they're gonna take over your neighborhood. So you see that ad like it's like they got the white neighborhood and the white woman and saying if Biden get in, they'll take your neighborhood.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm saying that one either.
It's crazy. But Trump is crazy, bro.
Yeah. Well, his tweet today was basically saying that.
He was basically saying the same thing.
Yeah.
So now he putting out a message without trying to put out a message.
Without the message. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just.
Saying the things he's saying, and because these people, his people, are so easily influenced, he could say the cow jumping over the moon, and they gonna all run outside with binoculars.
Took the
Chocolate cow.
Low voter turnout.
That's true.
There's a lot of people that like Hillary or him. So a lot of Democratic voters didn't even vote at all.
Yeah.
And he still barely won.
So would you think Trump going again, and that's for all of you guys, if Trump wins, how do you see the next 4 years?
I'm moving back to Africa.
Another pandemic.
The next 4 years is gonna into the pandemic that we've already been dealing with for the last 4 years. The damn coronavirus. That shit just started there from the beginning.
COVID-20 will come out.
Yeah, it's
It'll be COVID-23 by the time
COVID 2082. This will be the time where they don't even stop. It's supposed to be 2 terms.
Listen, look, this is funny. So I talked to somebody who knows some people in kind of high up with Homeland Security, and he said that they've been having meetings about what they're going to do with Trump's exit. Because they think that if he loses, he's not going to leave. He's going to stay. So how do they come in and legally escort him out?
So he is right here. He already said he is not leaving. If he loses, he's not leaving out of the White House until all legal procedures to prove that he lost is over with.
He wants to hold the presidency hostage.
You don't want to stay in the house you don't want to be in.
He's
going to go in the White House and he's going to be in the East Wing.
Two presidents.
And they're really having meetings. And I heard from 2 sources that Homeland Security is having these meetings because they don't know what to do and they're trying to figure out now how do we get this guy out of here.
Oh my God!
It's gonna be to the point where they are literally gonna have to.
What have they done?
Grab him by the arms. He's gonna go out kicking and screaming like a little baby.
Created a monster.
No, what they're gonna do is he gonna go out one day, They just not gonna let them back in.
They gonna change the locks. change the code. Keep that damn memo.
Keep everything. Keep the chopper. Air Force One is yours. And, just go.
We need another set of
The chopper, the guy flying, they'll take a mask off and it'll be Obama. He'll be like,
Hold on, it's gonna be Kobe's pilot. Speaking of Obama, y'all see that new thing that's out where it's saying Obama knew about this that was happening, and they got footage of him talking about it. About coronavirus and it happening and him setting up the fund.
First of all, if you look on a can of, first of all, I've sprayed Lysol in my house for the last.
You make us spray that walk in with Lysol.
I literally, I've used Lysol and bleach. I've been, what half these folks just started doing, I've been doing. So, you know what I'm saying? Coronavirus.
No, I'm sorry, it's a black.
Coronavirus is like medicine, but
Right, that's why I said coordinates sound more like it'll be black.
Because we thought we had coordinates, so we got so we need to
Coronavirus has been listed on the back of Lysol cans. Guess what? The bacteria behind it because that's the year they wanted to destroy it. So, guess what? They've been vaccinating cows since the 70s for coronavirus.
Yes, they have.
So,
They have.
this animal's been having this for a long time. They're like this.
It's not. It's absolutely not new.
No, it's new because what they said was this particular virus attaches to any flu virus. Now, I don't know nothing natural that can do that. That means this coronavirus, I believe.
That's something you have to do in a lab. You have to take the two and make them compatible. You probably have to pull out, extract some shit, put some shit in, but that's why it's a new strain because they didn't alter.
They made this. You realize they call it a virus, but it's not a virus.
It's a bacteria.
Because of right. It's a bacteria because the bacteria can live in hot or cold. The virus, antibiotics, and all that would be able to knock it out cold.
Did y'all see that video of that African doctor who claims that cured it with hydrochloroquine?
They make it sure that.
And is it the mycin?
That lady also said.
Like 400 people.
That lady also said that they take alien blood and use it as a weapon. So right now, Trump is mad that he endorsed her, and everybody asking questions about this lady. And this lady still.
Where'd she come from?
She said, if you touch ET finger, you get cured of COVID.
I used to eat fish out of Rainbow Beach. Like, I'm fine. Like, literally, we used to fish at Rainbow Beach, and my mom would go home and gut it and clean it and fry shit up, and it was the best thing ever. I'm fine. At least on the outside, I'm fine.
Now, your spirit is glowing.
On the outside.
You got nuclear radiation within your soul.
But you can't see that. That's an internal issue. My problem.
No, that's why you like skiing.
I didn't just cook as long as this one over here did.
Yeah, you know.
He overcooked. I undercooked. He ain't cooked at all.
I am the color you're supposed to be.
Is that? Well, you know, I've been one of them house eagles, you know. So that's.
Yeah, one day I have to be doing this right now.
They kept snatching my grandmas and aunties and great aunts and stuff in the room, and here I am.
Oh, bro. You sitting there like, shit, I just gotta get to our person. So your uncle, that's all I want to do is get to the
I just want to go.
the fucking hood.
I just want to go take some pills.
I got the OnStar already set to be pushed on my car.
Yes, I
Oh,
did.
shit happens. No.
Just want a protein drink.
Your uncle can't get right, huh? You know, can't get right from the movie Life. He had sex with the master's wife.
Yeah, I'm a cross.
So, DJ Craig, tell us how everybody can get your music, find you, know where you at, what you're doing.
DJCraigD.com is the website. Instagram is at DJCraigD. Same as Twitter and
Backpage.
Backpage. You can
OnlyFans.
DJ Naked D.
Yeah. Thanks for the 7 o'clock mix. It was amazing.
It was dope.
Y'all
It
got
was
you.
dope.
Fridays, 127. Saturdays, he's way out west,
Countryside.
And then Sundays, he's with me and Marnie P. at Rhythms Comedy Club. Make sure y'all get them tickets. They on Eventbrite. Make sure y'all download his music. It was amazing. Y'all heard the mix, and we was back here jamming. He was playing music. I forgot what's out, boy. I'm finna go home and whack off. Hey, man, I got a wife. I can't do that no more. That's why you want stay single. You look like
You don't want this corona for JJ right now. You better be careful.
That's how you pass it through sex.
Oh, well.
Let's go with it.
DJ, on the line, you better be careful.
Yeah, well, first of all, that's why you put on a condom and a mask.
you got on both your rubbers.
Man, both of them.
You got a mask for your arena?
Yeah, it's called Trojan Man. Trojan Man. I've been wearing masks on my winter for years.
I guess I just started with it.
Spray the lights on.
Spray that white air right up.
Right. Well, either way it go,
You don't smell like no pie salt. What you been doing?
we're gonna change. We gotta change the game.
I want to say something. Let me stop.
Right. See, we go there.
I swear, when I'm like, oh Lord, there's gonna be a beep, wait. The phone will start ringing.
Yeah. We gonna get fined.
Man,
Messing with you.
man. Okay.
So definitely tell us a little bit about where they can find you again, where your Instagram, Facebook, Twitters,
You
and
can find me on
TikTok.
OnlyFans at
Only Man's page.
GreatTips.com.
You can find me at www.idon'tplaynomother. No, you can find me on Facebook, Comedian Marnie P. IG Comedian Marnie P. I also have, real quick, let me shameless plug. I got a t-shirt business. I've been in business for the last 5 years, me and my husband. So we make t-shirts. So if you need anything, we can do it. You call me, we got you. So I got a page on IG now, Eminem Custom T-shirts. Again, Friday, I'm at Backstage. Backpage ain't got nothing to do with it. 9 p.m. if you want to ride the bus from Chicago, be there 8:30.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus. Harry's
It's
Chicken.
only $15.
It's only $15. You can't beat that. You spend that on drugs.
Salt, pepper, mild salt, and more than that on drugs.
Right, so get on the bus.
But if you spend less than that on drugs, that's not the people you want on the bus.
No, you want on the bus. If you spend less than that $15, do not get on the bus. No, I'm just playing. Get on the bus. Bring your grandmamas, your uncles, your fish, your cat, your bird, your lizard, your iguanas. It don't matter. They $15 too. Catch us Sunday at Rose.
Done.
DJ Ono gonna need to fill in for the next couple of weeks. So if you available, DJ Craig, we gonna appreciate you because we gonna be incapacitated. If we keep waiting on my mama, make me snatch this wig off and get it.
We in the honeymoon suite.
Just know Donna ain't cheap. I'm back.
Hey, Donna,
So you better pull out that little 401k you got.
I got the black card. I don't need to.
I hope it's unlimited.
No, he paid it.
Medical condition. We go.
I said, she said, I hope it's unlimited. Right, it's only one.
I know that, but you don't have to be unlimited.
He got an unlimited link card.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, we getting the suite. It has a kitchen.
I don't know what about anyway, because I'm finna get the So let me just finish plugging, because I'm finna be,
Fighting.
Can you get over there and hit the buttons? You know what to do. I don't know what the information is on TikTok. Right, it's probably some money. It ain't very many black mommies out there, just family, y'all.
Oh, man. She said, what the hell? Hey, man.
Listen, my husband is a DJ too, so it's natural. Like,
Shout out to DJ Mac.
DJ Mac.
Such and such. Hey, DJ Mac, we need to get a mix from you so we can play your mix as well. Definitely, we gonna get you on the show, brother. Man, this was a wonderful show, man. DJ Craig D in the building.
Thanks for having me, y'all.
Marty P in the building. The amazing comedian, man. She is hilarious. And y'all get to see her in all her glory this Sunday. I promise y'all, man.
And she gonna have on a new wig this Sunday.
You better believe it. Switch it up on them.
She was one of them losers at Kyle's No Business.
Not only is he coming from my mama, now he coming from my wig.
I'm just so glad you ain't got them butterflies on your eyes.
I don't joke about them eyelashes, baby. I can't do it. You don't know if I was sleeping or not if I had them eyelashes on. You be like, it's just going to sleep going on from the show. And so what happened was,
The owner of an eyelash company would say something racist.
This man, anybody out there got some pills, please send them to 1234 Amy Street.
Because I'm trying to see that.
DJ Ono.
Hey, that's my DJ, Big O, man. That's how it is here on Robert K Radio. We have a good time, and that's how we do it, man. We love y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. I got my DJ Craig D in the building. We got Marty P in the building. This was a wonderful show. I'm your boy, Robert K, man. This is House Tunes Radio. Make sure y'all get the app, you download. The mix was by Craig D. So if y'all want to get it, y'all go to his Apple Store
Website or Mixcloud.
Go to Mixcloud and check him out. Thank y'all for joining us again. Marty P is going to be all over the place. Until this coronavirus shut us down, we out here, y'all. Come visit us, and y'all get out here with us a little bit. Just put on a mask. Forget it. What the point is.
And I customize them. Hit me up. I'll put your name on it. Feel good.
Hey, don't forget she got a t-shirt store. She got a t-shirt shop. She can make your mask. Hey, man, we out here.
Got a t-shirt contest with a number on Friday.
You put your own boom smile.
Put a boom smile on.
Put a boom smile on.
There's gonna be some drunk
I hope y'all enjoyed this show, man, because I did. Thank y'all for enjoying this. What up, Jay Wu? How you doing, baby? What'd you say? Spray the bed with Lysol too, huh? Okay.
Yeah, much love to you. Holla at you, man. Hey, with the Robert Kane Radio Show here on the House Tune Radio. I love you guys. God bless y'all. Be safe. Put on your mask. Hey, wash your hands. And stay away from that new sanitizer. It is burning people's hands up. So be careful out there what you buy. Love y'all, man.
This is Marshall Jefferson, and you're listening to my family here on House Tunes Radio, where words fail, house music speaks.